it's Lisa here. Hope you're all well. I hope you've had a lovely summer holidays. Can't quite believe that we're actually in September now and that the children are starting to go back to school, holidays are over. So I thought it might be quite nice to try and help the girls and boys today that are going back to school in a sixth form, because everything starts to change and things dramatically change with regards to clothing, because for the past few years everyone's worn a uniform. So girls have worn their skirts and their blazers and their shirts, and boys have worn the trousers and shirts and blazers as well. And when it comes to the sixth form, everything changes with regards to obviously workload and subjects that they're going to learn, but mainly regarding the clothes. Obviously it now changes to unclothes, so no uniform. So what I would try and do today is try and give you some recommendations on how to build very much a casual looking wardrobe, but in the form of kind of a uniform really. So I'm going to do it for both boys and girls, because it's very similar with regarding having a few key pieces in the wardrobes that work throughout the week for them, obviously Monday to Friday in their school hours. So I would recommend that what we do is definitely keep a selection of what we call base neutral tones in the wardrobe. Those base neutral tones allow other items to mix and match with them very, very easily. So for example, it's why jeans are always, really, really popular, because they're a base neutral colour and everything goes with them. So for both girls and boys, try and keep, say for example, 3 pairs, I would say, 3 pairs of trousers, whether it be jeans or whether it be a legging for a girl or whether it be a chino style trouser for a boy, but maybe keep colours such as navy, black and even a neutral as a real base tone. What that does, when you keep that from a bottom half point of view, it allows you to really mix and match the top halves that you use much more freely. So for example, girls this season could go for floral tops, they could go for stripes maybe for one day, it could be in the form of a shirt, it could be in the form of like a long sleeve jersey t-shirt. And then you can start layering up again. And again, it depends very much on personality. But for girls, you could add in a blazer, you could add in a coloured blazer, you could add in a biker jacket, you could add in a very pretty cardigan if you're feminine, that type of thing. But once you keep those base neutral tones on the bottom, it allows you to play around with different styles of tops, different prints, etc. The boys are very similar, because what you'll do is keep the jeans or the trousers that base neutral colour, and then that allows them to play with different colours on the top half. And again, it could be, a lovely purple polo shirt, it could be a bomber jacket that goes on the top of a coloured shirt or a t-shirt. And again, this is all very much based on someone's personality, but just keeping some of those tones on a neutral tone will allow others to mix and match. If you then want to start playing around with different prints, for girls obviously it becomes a little bit easier, because they could do print trousers, they could do a print skirt, which are really popular this season. If you go print on the bottom, then obviously you can then change your base neutral tones to the top. So for example, there's a stunning little floral embroidery anglais skirt in River Island, but it's got so many different colours in it. The base neutral tone on the top could change. So for example, you could put a yellow top with it, a green or a pink or whatever. So the rule of thumb is, if you go base neutral on the bottom half, you can add in lots of different prints and colours on the top half. But again, if you go base neutral on the top, you can play around with the bottoms. So you can have different print style trousers this season, and they are everywhere. Or you could go skirts. For the boys, again, it's a little bit more difficult to go, print trousers, because it's not kind of where we're heading from a fashion point of view with them. But if you keep the base tone on the bottom, there are some stunning shirts out there this season that have got, kind of asymmetric prints. They've got different tone in the collar. And then again, it allows them to play around with maybe styles of cardigans they want to layer up with. It could be, like I said earlier, the bomber jacket, etc. So that really good, real easy way to start to build a capsule wardrobe for both girls and boys, ready for those weeks ahead. The other thing that obviously ladies are good at, we can add in some accessories, so we can play around with different neutral base metals such as the silvers, the rose golds this season, and also gold, necklaces or bangles or cuffs, etc. That always changes an outfit and gives it some kind of interest as well. And obviously bags. So we can play around with different accent colour bags. It could be the electric blue, it could be that lovely soft pastel pink this season. And flipping it to the boys, obviously it's a little bit different, but they might have a baseball cap if they choose. They might be able to switch tones and colours by using different sneakers, or they might have a Converse style pump, that type of thing. So as long as you keep certain areas base neutral, you will be much easier to then build outfits and play around with them with regarding different prints, etc. I hope it's helped. It's just really some hints and tips that will start to build that wardrobe. But if you can build a capsule wardrobe very much like a uniform that you used to wear on normal school days, it will really help. So you start to have almost a uniformed capsule wardrobe, but in a casual form rather than a school uniform. I hope it's helped. If you've got any questions at all, please do send me an email, ping me a message on Facebook, etc., or pop some comments down below. Speak to you soon. Bye.